What about moments to downtown Melo? You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Orlando for Monday, July 29th, 2024, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Raymo, that's REYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. Iron Man icon Robert Downey Jr. has signed on to play Victor Von Doom, a.k.a. Dr. Doom, in 2 new Marvel Avengers movies. Disney announced the news Saturday at San Diego Comic-Con. The Russo brothers will helm Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. Downey Jr. has been part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe since 2008's Iron Man. He appeared in numerous films in the franchise before his character was presumably killed off in 2019's Avengers Endgame. Downey Jr. won an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor for Oppenheimer this year. Shrek's director and The Little Mermaid's composer bring their talents to Spellbound, the newest animated fairy tale coming to Netflix. Vicky Jensen directed and Alan Menken contributed music for the film, which premieres November 22nd. Spellbound details how a king and queen are saved by their daughters after they turn into monsters. Princess Alien will be voiced by Rachel Segler of West Side Story fame. The film also features the voices of Nicole Kidman, Javier Bardem, John Lithgow, Jennifer Lewis, Nathan Lane, and Titus Burgess. The official synopsis reads, "This is a dream come true for anyone longing to enter a magical new animated world." Snowflakes, a new comedy series from The Tonight Show writers, is arriving on FX next year. According to an official synopsis, the show's about a group of codependent housemates trying to be good people despite being neither good nor people yet. Malik Exilaus, Lucy Freyer, Jack Inian, Amita Rao, and Owen Thiele play the 20-something characters. Nick Grad, the FX Entertainment president, says, "We're excited about the exceptional cast and powerhouse comedy team we assembled for Snowflakes." Ben Cronengold and Rebecca Shaw, known for their work on The Tonight Show, created the series and are executive producers along with Nick Kroll, Jonathan Cressell, and Stephanie Robinson. Kroll said, "Ben and Rebecca are massively gifted writers. Our cast is beyond talented, and the team we have assembled around them is the best." Each episode will run 30 minutes, and the show is expected to premiere in 2025. 20 years after Scott Peterson was convicted of murdering his wife Lacey and their unborn son, he will appear in a 3-part series that explores his perspective. Peacock released a trailer Monday for Face to Face with Scott Peterson, which premieres on August 20th. Lacey Peterson was 27 years old and 8 months pregnant when she went missing in 2002. Scott Peterson was convicted in 2004 and sentenced to death in 2005, a decision that was thrown out in 2020. He was later given a life sentence without parole. The Los Angeles Innocent Project is now representing Peterson as he seeks exoneration. An official synopsis reads, While many still believe the jury got it right, Scott's family and experts close to the case have spent over 20 years to uncover inconsistencies in the evidence as well as finding new information around alternative theories surrounding Lacey's murder. Janie Peterson, Scott's sister-in-law, and Lara Yersitin, his former defense attorney, are interviewed as well. Twister is the #1 streaming movie, and The Boys is the top series in the United States according to RealGood.com. The top 10 movies include Twister from Max, Hillbilly Elegy from Netflix, It from Paramount Plus, Land of Bad, number 4 for Netflix, number 5 Ghostbusters Frozen Empire from Netflix, number 6 Abigail from Peacock, number 7 Love Lies Bleeding from Max, number 8 The Beekeeper from Prime Video, number 9 Find Me Falling from Netflix, and number 10, My Spy, The Eternal City. The top streaming series, number 1 is The Boys from Prime Video, number 2, The House of the Dragon from Max, number 3, Presumed Innocent from Apple TV+, Number 4, The Bear from Hulu. The Acolyte, number 5 from Disney Plus. Number 6, Those About to Die from Peacock. Number 7, Lady in the Lake, Apple TV Plus. Number 8, Cobra Kai from Netflix. Number 9, Sunny from Apple TV Plus. And number 10, Evil from Paramount Plus. Rob Lowe begins Unstable Season 2 in a prison cell, sort of. His character, biotech billionaire Ellis Dragon, is prepared for life behind bars after setting a former friend's car on fire in the previous season, so he enlists the support of his therapist, Leslie, to simulate a jail experience in his basement. After recording 19 minutes behind bar, Leslie, played by Fred Armisen, asks, "Ready to practice going to the bathroom in front of me?" Netflix teased a few minutes of the comedy series on Monday. Lowe said in an interview, "I've always wanted to do a gritty, hard-hitting, Midnight Express type of prison drama, and this is as close as I can think I'll ever come to as an actor." The clip also shows Cyan Clifford, who plays Anna, the company's chief financial officer, pulling some strings so that Dragon avoids jail altogether. The deal came with a catch, however. She had to agree to offer her former stepdaughter, Georgia, a summer internship. Iris Apatow joins the cast as Georgia. Season 2 also introduces Lamorne Morris as Peter, another big name in the biotech world. Rachel Marsh, Emma Ferreira, and Aaron Branch also star. Season 2 premieres August 1st on Netflix. The Fall Guy will be available for streaming on Peacock starting August 30th. The film stars Ryan Gosling as Colt Severs, a seasoned stuntman whose career is in turmoil after a severe accident. Severs is pulled back into the spotlight when Tom Ryder, played by Aaron Taylor Johnson, the leading star of a high-budget studio movie, goes missing. Emily Blunt plays Jody Moreno, the film's director and Severs' former lover. David Leitch directed the action comedy. In addition to the film, Peacock will also release The Fall Guy, the extended cut, on the same day. It features 20 minutes of new footage, including extra action sequences, stunts, and romantic scenes that were not shown in theaters. The film's full cast includes Hannah Waddingham, Teresa Parker, Stephanie Sue, and Winston Duke. Greenwich Entertainment released a trailer for the film The Critic on Thursday. The movie opens September 13th in theaters. Ian McKellan plays fictional London theater critic Jimmy Erskine. Actor Nina Lamb, played by Gemma Arterton, confronts Erskine on his review of her performances, which only leads to more barbs from him. When Erskine refuses his newspaper's request to tone down his harsh reviews to make the paper more marketable, they ultimately fire him when they discover Erskine is gay, which was considered a reasonable cause in 1934. So Erskine promises Land his support if she can get close to his former boss and find some dirt on him. Mark Strong, Ben Barnes, Romola Gari, Afro Enoch, and Leslie Manville also star. Patrick Marber adapted Anthony Quinn's novel. Annette Tucker directs. Comedian Simu Liu and the 1990s live-action movie Gremlins 2, the new batch star John Glover, have joined the cast for Max's animated series Gremlins: The Wild Batch. The press release from the streaming service said in a press release on Friday. Taking place 1 year after the events of Season 1, Gremlins: The Wild Batch follows Gizmo, Sam, and Ellie as they traveled from their home in Shanghai to San Francisco, bringing even more magic, mystery, and Mogwai mayhem. Hot on the trail of a new brood of evil, Mogwai, our heroes journey deep into the American West, coming up against new supernatural creatures and pick up a few mysterious characters along the way. The voice cast also includes Ming-Na Wen, James Hong, B.D. Wong, Isaac Wang, A.J. Locascio, Gabrielle Nivia, George Takei, Michael Paul Chan, Ronnie Chang, Keith David, Will Forte, Kelly Hu, and Jimmy O. Wang. The Wild Batch follows the events of 2023's Gremlins: The Secret of the Mogwai. The streaming cartoons are prequels to the 1984 live-action movie Gremlins and its 1990s sequel. Prime Video has announced it's renewed additional seasons of its animated series Hazbin Hotel, Invincible, and Sausage Party Futopia. Renewed for its third and fourth seasons, Hazbin Hotel follows Charlie, the Princess of Hell, as she pursues her seemingly impossible goal of rehabilitating demons to peacefully reduce overpopulation in her kingdom. Erica Henningsen leads the voice cast that also includes Stephanie Beatrice, Alex Brightman, Keith David, and Kimoko Glenn. Invisible features the voice talents of Stephen Yang, Sandra Oh, Zazie Beetz, Gray Delasai, Chris Damanopoulos, Walton Goggins, Jillian Jacobs, Jason Manotakis, Ross Marquand, Carrie Payton, Zachary Quinto, Andrew Rannells, Kevin Michael Richardson, Seth Rogen, and J.K. Simmons. Is an adaptation of Robert Kirkman's superhero-themed graphic novels. It will now return for a fourth season. Sausage Party Futopia is a sequel to the 2016 movie Sausage Party. The first season of the show premiered this month. Seth Rogen, Kristen Wiig, Michael Cera, Edward Norton, Will Forte, and Sam Richardson lend their voices to the characters in the series. The adult animated series Clone High has been canceled after 2 seasons on Max, featuring the voice talents of Will Forte, Nicole Sullivan, Phil Lord, Chris Miller, Ayo Adibri, Kelvin Yu, Richard Kind, Neil Casey, and Vicky Martinez. The show is about a contemporary school of genetically copied doppelgangers of historical figures such as Abraham Lincoln, Joan of Arc, Harriet Tubman, and Cleopatra. It was canceled after 1 season on MTV in 2003, but then revived by Max for 2 more seasons starting in 2023. Max said in a statement Friday, although Max will not proceed with the 3rd season of Clone High, we will always cherish our creative partnerships with Chris Miller, Phil Lord, Bill Lawrence, Erica Rijajova, Eric Durbin, Judah Miller, Corey Capodanco, Alex Buckley, and the team of MTV Studios. The incredible talent, voice, actors, writers, cast, and crew provided the support to thwart out these legendary characters. Gugu Mbatha-Raw, Russell Tovey, Gemma Redgrave, and Alexander Divran have signed on to star in a Doctor Who spin-off for the BBC and Disney+. The networks said in a synopsis Friday, when a fearsome and ancient species emerges from the ocean, dramatically revealing themselves to humanity, an international crisis is triggered. With the entire population at risk, unit steps into action as the land and siege wages war. The 5-part sci-fi drama, The War Between the Land and the Sea, was created by Doctor Who showrunner and executive producer Russell T Davies, would pen the spin-off with Pete Mattehi. Davies said, I was so lucky to work with such a magnificent cast, and this is a huge, muscular, thrilling drama which will shake the Who universe to its foundations. When a doctor's not in town, the whole humanity is in trouble. Filming is slated to begin next month. Dylan Holmes Williams is directing the series. No air date has been announced yet. In other Doctor Who news, it was also announced that Jonah Hauer-King from The Little Mermaid will join the next season of the flagship show, while Bridgerton actress Nicola Coughlan will appear in the winter's Doctor Who Christmas special. AMC has announced it's ordered a 3rd season of The Walking Dead spinoff Daryl Dixon. Production is slated to begin next month on new episodes of the Zombie Apocalypse series, starring Norman Reedus, Melissa McBride, and Louis Pugliese. Dan McDermott, the president of entertainment and AMC Studios for AMC Networks, said in a statement Friday, "We're so proud of these shows and incredibly grateful for the way this new chapter in the Walking Dead universe has been embraced by fans. Sending Daryl and then Carol to France with such an inspired and visually striking move of this franchise. A chance to do something truly different. We can't wait to continue the travels of this iconic duo, with the 3rd season produced and set in Spain, another beautiful country with a passionate Walking Dead fan base that's already buzzing with anticipation. Season 3 locations will include locations in Madrid, Galicia, Aragon, Catalonia, and Valencia. Reedus added, I couldn't be more thrilled to announce a 3rd season to be working side by side with the brilliant Melissa McBride. Season 2 is some of my favorite storytelling of this season. Watching Melissa shine along with our brilliant cast and crew has been one of my fondest memories playing this character. I hope you enjoyed as much as we did making it, and we can't wait to keep it. We can't wait to keep the story going. Season 2 premieres September 29th. Peacock released the trailer for The Day of the Jackal on Friday during the Olympics. The series premieres November 7th. Eddie Redmayne stars as an assassin who changes his identity, challenging the agents Lashana Lynch in pursuit of him. The trailer shows Jackal's preparation for the kill and transformations into multiple disguises. Frederick Forsyth's 1971 novel was first adapted into a movie in 1973. Fred Zimmerman directed, Edward Fox was the Jackal, and Michael Lonsdale leading the French organization Armée Secrète. The Jackal's target in that film was French President Charles de Gaulle. In 1997 remake cast Bruce Willis as the Jackal and Rachel Gere as an IRA agent offered a pardon in return for preventing the Jackal's next assassination, the target of which is also what Gere's character must deduce. Showtime announced Friday that Michael C. Hall will play Dexter again. At their San Diego Comic-Con panel, Showtime announced Dexter Resurrection with Hall. Resurrection will follow the limited series Dexter New Blood, which aired in 2021. New Blood found Dexter reunited with his son Harrison, played by Jack Alcott, but appears to set up a Harrison spinoff rather than further series with Hall. The prequel Dexter Original Sin is coming to Showtime in December. Hall will narrate the show, which shows young Dexter, played by Patrick Gibson, work with the Miami Police Department in 1981 while secretly murdering the city's serial killers. Showtime also showed the opening titles with Gibson recreating Hall's classic opening montage. Clyde Phillips, who was the showrunner for Dexter's first 4 seasons, and New Blood will showrun and executive produce both series. Hall is an executive producer. Dexter's Resurrection premieres December 2025. Prime Video announced a prequel series to The Boys on Friday at San Diego's Comic-Con. Jensen Ackles and Aya Cash will reprise their roles for the series. Vought Rising traces the origins of the company, currently led by superhero Homelander, played by Anthony Starr, and Starlight, played by Aaron Moriarty, in The Boys. Soldier Boy, played by Ackles, and Stormfront, played by Cash, were past leaders. In fact, showrunner and executive producer Eric Kripke and executive producer Paul Greenlaw revealed that Stormfront's original name was Clara Vaught. Cash and Ackles both joined The Boys in Season 3. Both Cash and Ackles are executive producers of Vought Rising. Kripke and Greenlaw said, "It is a twisted murder mystery about the origins of Vought in the 1950s. We cannot wait to blow your minds and trouble your souls with this salacious, grisly saga drenched in blood and Compound V." Apple TV Plus has announced that Season 2 of its sci-fi drama Silo is to premiere November 15th. The show stars Common, Rebecca Ferguson, Tim Robbins, Harriet Walter, Shanaza Yoki, Avi Nash, Alexandria Riley, Shane McCrae, Remini Mindler, Claire Perkins, Billy Poswyeth, Rick Gomez, Caitlin Zaz, Tanya Modi, and Ian Glenn. Reality Bites, War of the Planet of the Apes, and White Lotus alum Zuzan has also joined the ensemble for Season 2, which consists of 10 episodes. The show is based on Hugh Howey's best-selling book series. The synopsis reads, Silo is the story of the last 10,000 people on Earth, their deep home protecting them from the toxic and deadly world outside. However, no one knows when or why the silo was built, and those who tried to find out face fatal consequences. Danny Trujillo, Cara Delevingne, Renee Victor, and Tom Keeney have signed on to guest star on the animated sci-fi comedy Futurama. Other stars scheduled to lend their voices to characters in upcoming episodes include Anna Ortiz, Tim Gunn, Bill Nye, Cloud McLaughlin, Neil deGrasse Tyson, and LeVar Burton. Season 12 will feature 10 episodes, starting streaming Monday on Hulu. The synopsis reads, on this orbit around the sun, our occasionally heroic crew embarks on mind-bending adventures involving both birthday party games to the death, the secret of Bender's ancestral robot village, AI friends and enemies, impossible cute beanbags, and the true 5 million-year-old story behind the consciousness alternative substance known as coffee. And of course, the next chapter in Fry and Leia's faithful time-twisted romance. The show's main voice cast includes John DiMaggio, Billy West, Katie Seagal, Tress McNally, Maurice LaMarche, Lauren Tom, Phil Lamar, and David Herman. Futurama ran on Fox from 1999 to 2003, Comedy Central from 2008 to 2013, and Hulu since last year. Three members of the Georgia gospel singing Nelon family were among 7 people killed in a single-engine plane crash in Wyoming, according to their management team. On Friday, they were traveling to join the 7-day Gaither Homecoming Alaskan cruise, according to a statement from the Gaither Music Group, the sponsor of the cruise that features numerous gospel singers and groups. The cruise departed from Seattle on Friday. The Gaither Management Group said in a Facebook post Friday, one of our best-loved gospel music families in America. The Nelons were involved in a tragic fatal plane crash on Friday afternoon on their way to join the Gaither Homecoming cruise to Alaska. Killed in the crash were Jason and Kelly, Lenon Carter, Amber, and Jason Kessler, and their assistant Melody Hodges, along with the pilot. Autumn released in a separate statement of her own, as many of you have learned by now. My father and mother, Jason and Kelly Lenon Clark, along with my sister Amber and brother-in-law Nathan, as well as dear friends Melody Hodges, Larry, and Melissa Haney, were involved in a tragic plane crash on Friday. The crash happened near Gillette, Wyoming, at 1 p.m. Friday, according to the Campbell County government. Gillette is about 8 miles south of the Montana border. The plane was a Pilatus PC-12-47E by Swiss manufacturers. An Instagram post showed that the group standing by the plane on the tarmac after landing in Nebraska. The pilot was the chairman of the Georgia Department of Corrections Board. Georgia Governor Brian Kemp posted on X. Lady Gaga and boyfriend Michael Polansky are engaged. The news was revealed in a TikTok video posted by French Prime Minister Gabriel Attal. In that short clip, Gaga introduces Polansky, an entrepreneur, as her fiancé. Attal wrote in the video's caption, "Thank you, Lady Gaga, for your stunning performance at the opening ceremony. It was breathtaking." The iconic singer performed a rendition of ZZ Germa Marie's Monte Preux et Plumas during the opening ceremony of the Paris 2024 Olympics. The song title can be translated to My Feather Thing, and Gaga appeared surrounded by pink feathers during her performance. Gaga shared an Instagram post that expressed deep gratitude for her participation in the ceremony. She says, "Although I'm not a French artist, I have felt a very special connection with French people and singing French music. I want nothing more than to create a performance that would warm the hearts of France, celebrate French art and music, and on such a momentous occasion remind everyone of one of the most magical cities on earth, Paris. We rent pom-poms from the Lido Archive, a real French cabaret theater. We collaborate with Dior to create custom costumes, usually naturally molted feathers. I studied French choreography that put a modern twist on a French classic." Her engagement news comes after Gaga shared that she is creating new music and just before the release of Joker, Folie à Deux, which she stars as Harleen Quinzel, a.k.a. Harley Quinn. Halsey channels pop star Britney Spears with her new song, Lucky. On Friday, Halsey released a single and music video for the track, which samples Spears' song of the same name, An Angel of Mine, performed by Monica. The Lucky video shows a young girl idolize Halsey, who is secretly struggling with health issues. Several outfits in the video referenced looks from Spears' past music video. The singer previously told fans they received Spears' blessing for the song. Halsey went public with their private health battle in June, telling fans she is lucky to be alive. She did not disclose her specific health issues, but did tag the Lupus Research Alliance and the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society in her posts. The singer previously shared her struggles with endometriosis and Ithier's Darkelios syndrome. Lucky is expected to appear on Halsey's forthcoming 5th studio album. Her most recent album, If I Can't Have Love, I Want Power, was released in August of 2021. Eminem's Death of Slim Shady, Coupe de Grace is the #1 album in the United States, ending Taylor Swift's reign atop the Billboard 200. Her Tortured Poets Department topped the charts for 12 straight weeks. This week it came in at number 4. Coming in at number 2 on the Billboard 200 charts dated Saturday is Enhypen's Romance Untold. Zach Bryan's The Great American Bar Scene at number 3. Morgan Wallen's One Thing at a Time at number 5. Rounding up the top tier are Billie Eilish's Hit Me Hard and Soft at number 6. Chappelle Roan's The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess at number 7. Clario's Charm at number 8. Megan Mulroney's Am I OK at number 9. And Noah Kahan's Sixth Season at number 10. And finally, Deadpool vs. Wolverine is the #1 movie in North America, earning $205 million in receipts, BoxOfficeMojo.com announced on Sunday. The Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman action comedy beat out 2016's Deadpool to rank the highest-grossing R-rated movie of all time. The original Deadpool earned $132.4 million during its first weekend in theaters. Coming in number 2 this weekend is Twister with $35.3 million, followed by Despicable Me 4, number 3, with $14.2 million, Inside Out 2 to number 4 with $8.3 million, and Longlegs at number 5 with $6.8 million. Running up the top tier are A Quiet Place, Day 1 at number 6 with $3 million, Bad Boys Ride or Die at number 7 with $1.3 million, The Fabulous Four at number 8 with $1 million, Fly Me to the Moon at number 9 with $750,000, and Rain Man at number 10 with $453,000. And as your entertainment report for Monday, July 29th, 2024, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.